Yes sir, what it do, baby guys? Welcome back to the Sixthman sneaker channel. I'm here today to tell you about how I got these player exclusives from Kyrie Irving himself, Uncle Drew. And guys, these shoes right here are a pair of Hyperfuses 2011 and sample. Okay, so these are a player exclusive that Kyrie Irving owned himself. But before we jump into the story on how I got these sneakers, first and foremost, I want you to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also follow me on my social media outlets at _Sixthman_. And I'll spell it out quickly: THE_SIXTHMAN_ guys. And please leave a comment on the type of videos that you want to see me bring into the channel, and also either stories or information that I can provide you about sneaker reselling. So, how did I get these player exclusive shoes from Kyrie Irving? I got a clip of the event that I was at, and was at the CP3 All Star game at Winston-salem State during the lockout back in 2011. And guys, you want to talk about amazing time. Like, that lockout game was one of the most exciting events of my college career. And there's a little clip that I want to show you here, and it's from YC Clean, and then Elite Mixtapes, who put the mix together of the All-Star highlight game. So check it out here. Yo, you talking about, you had LeBron, D-Wade, Melo, Rudy Gay, JR, Steph, Kyrie, KD. I mean, that game was amazing, guys. Like, we had the best of the best, and that's when they were young guns, young stars. You had baby Steph then, you had, you know, fresh out of Duke, Kyrie. You had Rudy Gay when he was almost considered still an all-star, borderline superstar. And we know what KD, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron was at that time. Guys, and if you saw the dunks that they were putting down, a side story. So during practice, after since I was a walk-on at Winston-salem State, we were in practice, we were doing a big man drill, and because of the ferocity of the NBA players that were dunking on the goal, LeBron, Wade, our big man Quan ended up going up during practice, two-hand tomahawk dunk, and the goal folded. It couldn't take anymore, so the basketball goals had to get repaired. So that just shows you the type of freakish athletes those NBA players are. And guys, that was just, again, one of the highlights of my college career. But back to the shoes for the Kyrie Irving Pele exclusive. So up until that time, I was unable to get a ticket to this game, okay? Up until almost game day. I had a friend that looked out, and when we got to right into the student section of like trying to get tickets, because we had a block of time where we could get our tickets as a student at Winston-salem State, I was unable to get a ticket, but I had someone that got an extra ticket, and when they ended up pulling and getting that extra ticket, they looked out for me and said, hey, look, I got an extra one, I heard that you needed one, and here you go. And then I paid them for that ticket. So it was a blessing in disguise, because if I didn't get that ticket, I wouldn't have been able to go to the game, and then you see what I have here now. So I got to the CP3 NBA All Star game at Winston-salem State, and we were trying to find some seats, and then we ended up getting behind the seat where Baron Davis was, across the way, almost from the opposite side, of course, but near center court, right to the right of the scores table, right across the court, there was Earl Pearl Monroe, and so we ended up getting great seats, guys. So we're sitting courtside at the game, and now they're doing all the dunks, going through the show, and the game is starting to wrap up. And at this time, it was, if I'm not mistaken, right after Winston-salem State tryout. So I had a great tryout at Winston. That was probably one of the greatest basketball displays that I put on. I mean, it was from scoring the ball, playing defense, talking on the basketball court. That was probably easily the greatest time, or greatest home court performance I put together during that tryout. And so I ended up meeting some of the players, kind of knowing the gym, the arena, and because of, potentially walking on and starting to get, cool with the team and the coaches, you kind of start learning your way around the building. So me and my best friend Jared, we ended up realizing, I was like, okay, the buses are in the back, they came in from the side entrance, and the locker room entrances are on the back side. So more than likely, they're probably going to come out on that side. And lo and behold, we saw the gated gates back there, or like the fan gates, the barriers. And we was like, okay, well, we definitely need to make our way over there when the guys are coming out. And, see if we can get an autograph, see if we can get a basketball sign or something. And once we got back there, it was a 15, 20 minute wait. And we were trying to figure out, okay, were they really going to come out this door, or did we just, go to the wrong side of the building? Lo and behold, we see the first NBA player come out, and I want to believe it was like Josh Shalley or, someone like that. And then once the players end up, I guess they're getting dressed and whatever, because they were using the girls' locker room, because at that time at Winston, the men's locker room wasn't as updated as the girls' locker room. They had names on their lockers, they had nice leather seats, they had redone carpet, new televisions. So they put them in the better locker room, and so it took them some time to get dressed and stuff. And so once they got dressed, then they end up coming out on the side that we actually found. And so LeBron come out, I think like Wade come out, and then Melo actually came out the door behind us. And I'm talking about, like, he was, when I say legit, almost 7 feet, 6'9", like he legitimate 6'9". Like, imagine a 6'9" dude just kind of pop out on you on the side door, like, boy, you got ready to scrap, but I don't know if you want to, throw that punch. You might want to see what intentions they got, but no, I'm just joking. So Melo popped out behind us, and then we see, the procession starting to come out, all the players, and so Kyrie had these shoes right here in his hand. And so my homeboy Jared standing beside me, he was like, yo, Kyrie, let me get them shoes. So Kyrie like kind of ignored him. He didn't really look. And then next thing you know, he stuck his hand out and the shoe was right there. So I reached for one, and then he reached for one, then he grabbed it. And I was like, well, you got one, you know, I got this one, you know, you can just take the shoe. So then I was like, well, because I want Stephen Curry's basketball. I've been seeing him hold his basketball all night. I've been seeing Steph hold his basketball all night. And I was like, okay, look, well, let me just get let me see if I can get a basketball and or get the basketball that, you know, he got and then have him sign him or something crazy like that. So I asked Steph Curry for his basketball. He said, nah, bro, this is my personal ball. So I ended up passing up on Kyrie Irving's shoes. Then I was like, okay, well, Steph Curry, that's my guy, favorite player. So I'm gonna ask him for his basketball, and lo and behold, he said no. So now I'm like, man, I really, you know, wanted these shoes that my boy Jared had, and not because like you know, I was jealous or anything, but nah, it's just like that's a momentous occasion. You know, that's like something you want to hold on to. You want to have a relic. You want to have like a momentous piece or whatever. And so what I did was I hit up Jared and was like, yo, be real, bro. How much would it cost for you to let me get the Kyrie Irving samples, the player exclusives that he wore during the game? This is something I want to put up for the trophy case, and then, you know, that's something I always had an intention to put in my house, glass case, you know, frame it, and then one day, hopefully, I get the opportunity to meet Kyrie Irving again and get these bad boys signed. So that's kind of how that happened, and I am embarrassed to say how much I paid for them, so I won't put that in the video, but no, I paid a pretty penny for them. So all I need to do now, I need to get them signed, and also I want to get them authenticated and then put them in a glass case and just you know, hold on to them for memories. And as you guys can see as well, this shoe says on the tongue, again, Brooklyn from 2011, guys, because you know where he's from. And when the decision came out, when everyone was like, yo, like, where's he coming? Where's he going? What team should he be choosing? Is he going to go to New York? Is he going to go to Brooklyn? Me, I had no shadow of a doubt in my mind he was going to Brooklyn because of just the roots and just how, you know, ingrained those are in his childhood and his life. And I mean, guys, like, who wouldn't want to go play in Brooklyn when you got the potential of bringing any superstar that you know, can to that city because of your talent, because of your skill, and also just the type of stars that's in Brooklyn now. So it was a hands down, like, I already knew. I had faith in where he was going because of, you know, just these samples and these shoes. And if this was a sample, if this was a shoe that was, you know, important to him, and it said Brooklyn on it, I was like, I'm pretty sure he's probably going to Brooklyn. So, but that's how I ended up getting a player exclusive during the CP3 All Star Lockout game. And CP, I told you in person, but you probably, you know, you have so many people that you meet on a day-to-day basis, fans or whatever. But again, I just want to tell you again, yo, I appreciate you for hosting that game. It really changed my life. It actually helped start my business as well. This one event, along with a few others, because I saw how happy a pair of shoes made me. So I knew how happy getting or copying a pair of shoes for someone else, how happy and the joy that you can put on their face, and just the memories that you can be created through these right here. So CP, appreciate you for hosting the game and giving me the opportunity to you know, get these shoes. Kyrie, thank you for also, you know, giving the shoes away. You didn't have to do that. That was out of the, you know, goodness and kindness of your heart. And man, just keep your head up during this time. I know it probably doesn't bother you, affect you, but I know you're gonna come back even stronger next season. And guys, that is just how I got these shoes from Kyrie Irving. And I wanted to drop this when they were winning that championship, but they'll have another crack at it next year. So appreciate you for tuning in. Again, make sure you like, subscribe, and go follow me on the social media outlets for more videos like this. And also make sure that you check out the next videos that's coming out this week on what releases are dropping and what I will have. And tune in to the next 60 Seconds with the Sixthman. So that'll all be coming this week sometime and the following weeks this month. So always keep your head up, and please don't forget to keep the same energy.